Campus News. We're going to interview our exchange student, Hannah Torian. Hello, Hannah.
Hey.
Welcome to Taiwan, and of course, welcome to Wenhua.
Thank you.
Once we cover some basic information, we're going to start by asking you about education. Okay, first of all, where do you come from?
I come from Sweden, where I currently live in the capital, Stockholm, but I was born and raised in a small village called Vingåker, where my parents still live.
Please briefly describe your family. Would you say you have strict parents?
No, I wouldn't if you compare them with Taiwanese parents, but they have always been pretty strict when it comes to manners, like not singing at the table, etc. I also have a little brother who doesn't live with my parents either, so I don't see him a lot.
How old is he?
He's 17.
So is he studying? Is he studying in the capital too?
No, in another town, but he's in high school.
Okay. What high school did you go to?
I went to a high school in Stockholm that is French and the second oldest in Stockholm, so it had traditions and was pretty strict.
Did you like it?
I liked it a lot because of the class. We all had very strong personalities, so it was fun.
Nice. Okay, can you please describe Sweden's educational system?
It's pretty much the same as in Taiwan, with like elementary school, junior high, high school, and college. But I think that some things are different, like the way the teachers educate us, and the fact that it's a bit more strict here in Taiwan with the school uniforms, etc.
When it comes to school, what are the biggest differences between Sweden and Taiwan?
Well, for me it is that it's so much stricter here. You have the school uniforms, you cannot leave campus, you have to go to class at the exact same time as everybody else. And that has been pretty hard to adapt to, because we can leave campus when we want and we can do a little bit what we want to do. And then it's of course that it's free in Sweden and it's not here, but that doesn't affect me too much. And probably that you have, like, you use your textbooks a lot and you listen to your teachers a lot, while we write essays and we have to find our own sources in the library or on the internet.
That sounds pretty nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's different.
Yeah, different. We're pretty curious, though this is off topic. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo was written by a Swedish writer, and it's pretty famous here. And we're curious, what do you think about it?
I've only read the first book, there are 3, and I think it's good, but it's a bit unrealistic, even if he describes the environment really good. Like he describes Stockholm in a way that makes you feel like you're there.
While you've been in Taiwan, what do you miss the most from Sweden?
My friends, my boyfriend, certain foods, and the temperature.
What kind of foods?
I don't know, just boiled potatoes, some candies, some special fish dishes, just things that I do not want when I'm in Sweden, but that I miss the minute I get out of there.
Once you leave Taiwan, what do you think you will miss the most from Taiwan?
People I met, papaya milk, the temperature, and the fruit.
Okay. What are your hobbies?
I like to go to the cinema, to museums, to concerts. I like to hang out with my friends, and then it doesn't really matter what we do, if we just sleep together or party or study, as long as we're having fun.
That's nice. Why do you like Chinese culture?
Because it has a lot of tradition and it's very interesting from a historical perspective, and also it has always valued art and literature, so you have a lot of beautiful artifacts and very good poetry, like Li Bai, and I like to see that developing, because now it's developing so much, so it's nice to see how things are progressing and how you take care of your old heritage.
What one thing in Wenhua has made the strongest impression on you?
Probably the clubs, because we do not have them in Sweden, and it seems like you're so engaged in them, even if you're studying really hard. Everybody's still very enthusiastic about their club, and just the thing that they try to promote their own thing, and it seems like all the clubs are very talented at what they do.
We try very hard.
It's obvious.
Okay. What do you think are the greatest resources in Wenhua?
Overall, you have very good resources. I mean, you have lots of computers, And for PE, you even have your own swimming pool, which I find very impressive. And the only thing that I miss personally are like foreign books here in the library so that I can read something.
What kind of courses do you take in Wenhua?
Everything from French to PE to Chinese calligraphy.
And which one do you like the most?
It depends on when you ask me. Sometimes it's Chinese or art or Tai Chi.
Okay. We know that you've been sightseeing, and we're curious where you've been so far.
A bit all around. I've been to Yilan, Taipei, Lugang, Sanyi, and Fuguangshan.
So, which place did you like the most?
I really liked the Buddhist temple of Lugang because it was very beautiful and calm and old, and it was really nice to see. And also the art museum here in Taichung because they have a great exhibition of abstract art right now.
There are many busy, noisy Taoist temples in Lugang, so you didn't find them as attractive.
No, because it was such a hot day and it was so much people out because it was Moon Festival Day, so everybody was off work. So I kind of thought it was a bit claustrophobic.
So we're pretty famous for different kinds of food. Do you have any favorites?
A lot of them. I love the soy milk, I love the fruits, the French fries with the prune powder on it, the papaya milk. It's really good. I'm a vegetarian, so I can't eat meat, but I eat the seafood, and the seafood here is great.
How many host families have you been to so far?
2.
And how were they?
It was great because I got to see Taiwan from like an everyday family life, and that's something that a regular tourist would not experience. So I'm very grateful of that. And also they're the ones taking sightseeing and everything, so I'm like dependent on them to see Taiwan, and they've taken me to some great places. So I'm really happy about that.
Nice. Okay, so we're down to our conclusion, and we're curious, what has benefited you the most in your stay?
If you see from a professional perspective, it's probably that I've learned a little bit of Chinese, which is very attractive for like employers now when they try to find employees, and also that I've experienced a different culture, and that means that I've been to other situations that I've had to deal with, and it has made me more independent, which the employer will see. And for myself, I think it's really nice to see something different because I don't really know what to do right now, what to study, and this has been a good way to see something else and like get to know something else about the world.
Okay. And what is your life dream?
To be happy with what I am and what I do.
So how has Taiwan or Wenhua helped you with this?
Well, since that I see something different, and I can take the things that from this new experience and put them into my normal life back home in Sweden, and I can see I've tried some things here that I don't like, and now I have a perspective on my own life, so I can take away things that I now see were not that good for me, or I can do things that I realize that I miss a lot, and I can do those things more.
This is the end of our interview. Thank you for watching.